The world of software development is changing faster than ever. Every few months, a new wave of tools emerges that transforms how developers think, code, and create. These revolutionary developer tools are not just about writing code faster, they're about enhancing creativity, automating repetitive tasks, improving collaboration, and allowing developers to focus on innovation instead of frustration. When you step into a modern workspace, you immediately see how much has evolved. On a clean wooden desk sits a high-resolution monitor filled with lines of colorful code, a mechanical keyboard glowing softly beneath the developer's fingertips, and a laptop running powerful applications. The hum of productivity fills the room. This is where ideas turn into digital realities, powered by tools that redefine what's possible for developers around the world. One of the most transformative tools shaping development is GitHub Copilot, an AI-powered assistant that integrates directly into your code editor. It uses machine learning models trained on billions of lines of public code to suggest complete functions, write comments, and even generate boilerplate code. Developers simply type a few words describing what they want, and Copilot predicts the next few lines as if a human colleague were completing the thought. The benefit is enormous: less time spent on repetitive logic, and more time focusing on architecture and creativity. Real developers have described it as coding with an intelligent partner sitting beside them, turning ideas into code instantly. Right next to it in influence is Cursor AI, an advanced code editor that combines AI-assisted completion with built-in debugging and explanation capabilities. It allows developers to chat directly with their code, asking why a piece of logic fails or how to improve performance. It's not just about coding faster. It's about learning as you go. Cursor AI visualizes data flow, highlights inefficiencies, and explains code behavior in real time. Imagine looking at your monitor and seeing complex algorithms simplified into interactive diagrams, clear, informative, and intuitive. For teams working on large projects, Notion and Linear have become central hubs for productivity. Notion's modular design enables developers to create shared documentation, databases, and project trackers, all in one interface. Developers use it to log bugs, track feature progress, and document APIs in a single ecosystem. Linear, on the other hand, brings structure and elegance to task management, designed specifically for engineers. It integrates directly with GitHub, Slack, and Figma, giving a clean, streamlined experience where every issue, every pull request, and every milestone connects seamlessly. Together, these tools eliminate the clutter of emails and spreadsheets, replacing them with clarity and efficiency. Speaking of design, no modern development process is complete without Figma, a cloud-based collaborative design tool that has revolutionized how developers and designers communicate. Before Figma, transferring designs into code often felt like translating between languages. Now, Figma allows multiple people to work in real time on the same interface design, leaving comments, adjusting components, and exporting assets directly into usable formats. A developer can open a live design file, inspect dimensions, copy CSS snippets, and build interfaces perfectly aligned with the original vision. Figma bridges creativity and execution, enabling projects to move faster from concept to reality. When it comes to testing and deploying applications, Docker remains a cornerstone of modern development. This containerization platform allows developers to package applications and their dependencies into lightweight containers that run consistently across environments. Imagine setting up a web app on your local machine, then deploying it to a remote server without worrying about missing dependencies or system conflicts. Docker ensures your app runs the same everywhere. Developers use it daily to streamline deployment pipelines, saving hours of configuration time and reducing the risk of deployment errors. Complementing Docker is Kubernetes, the orchestration system that manages clusters of containers at scale. For companies running complex applications with multiple microservices, Kubernetes automates scaling, load balancing, and failover processes. What once required entire operations teams can now be handled through smart automation. When you visualize a developer's dashboard, you can imagine colorful graphs showing live resource allocation, container health, and server utilization, all managed automatically by Kubernetes. It's not just technology. It's digital infrastructure built for reliability and growth. Another tool that has quietly changed how developers think about building web applications is Vercel. Designed with simplicity and speed in mind, Vercel enables instant deployment for front-end frameworks like Next.js, React, and Vue. Developers simply push their code to GitHub, and Vercel handles everything else: build, preview, and production deployment. You can visualize a developer testing a web app locally, pushing changes, and watching them go live on a beautifully designed dashboard within seconds. For creators and startups, this tool removes the friction from going public with an idea. As development becomes more connected, Postman has become essential for testing APIs. It offers a visual interface where developers can send requests, inspect responses, and debug integrations without needing to write custom scripts. Postman simplifies communication between front-end and back-end teams, ensuring every API endpoint works correctly. Imagine a team gathered around screens, monitoring responses, identifying issues, and refining data exchanges in real time. This tool turns what was once tedious manual testing into a fast, collaborative process. In the field of version control and collaboration, GitHub and GitLab remain industry standards, but they've evolved far beyond simple repositories. GitHub now includes integrated CI/CD pipelines, code review tools, and security scanning features. Developers can manage entire workflows from within the platform, writing code, merging branches, automating testing, and deploying updates. The modern GitHub dashboard feels like a control center for digital innovation, where developers monitor activity, track performance, and ensure smooth collaboration. For developers working with artificial intelligence, OpenAI's API platform has opened new frontiers. With access to natural language models, developers can integrate AI features directly into their apps' chatbots, summarizers, translators, and creative assistants. Instead of manually coding every possible response, they can build systems that think and respond dynamically. Realistic visuals might show a developer typing in a query, watching the AI generate full content, or coding intelligent features powered by neural networks. The possibilities are vast, and this technology empowers even small teams to create advanced applications once limited to large corporations. Automation tools like Zapier and N8N bring integration to another level. They allow developers to connect apps and automate repetitive workflows without writing endless scripts. A developer can set up triggers such as, when a new user signs up, send data to the CRM and email system in just a few clicks. On screen, you could visualize colorful flowcharts linking icons of apps: Slack, Google Sheets, GitHub, and more, all connected through logic nodes. These tools save time, reduce errors, and help developers focus on building core features instead of maintenance tasks. Security is another area where revolutionary tools have made massive improvements. Snyk and Dependabot automatically scan codebases for vulnerabilities, keeping projects safe from potential exploits. They identify outdated dependencies, suggest upgrades, and even generate secure pull requests automatically. Developers can sleep easier knowing their projects are being watched by intelligent systems that guard against threats 24/7. Cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud continue to dominate back-end infrastructure, but their developer tools have evolved dramatically. With services like AWS Amplify and Firebase, developers can now deploy full-stack apps with authentication, databases, and hosting in minutes. Imagine a developer sitting in front of their screen, building a fully functional app without touching a single server command. These platforms handle everything behind the scenes: scaling, backups, and updates, while providing clear visual dashboards that show usage analytics, database performance, and API activity. For performance monitoring, tools like Datadog and New Relic give developers real-time visibility into how their systems behave. On a screen filled with colorful graphs, developers can watch server response times, memory usage, and error rates as they occur. These insights allow teams to diagnose issues quickly and maintain smooth user experiences. In the era of instant digital services, these tools keep systems running reliably, ensuring every click and interaction feels seamless to the end user. Another remarkable innovation is Replit, an online ID that lets developers code, collaborate, and deploy directly from a web browser. No installations, no setup, just open, type, and run. It's particularly useful for learning, experimentation, and teamwork. Developers can share links to their projects, collaborate in real time, and see results instantly. Replit democratizes coding by making powerful development environments accessible from anywhere on any device. For version tracking and documentation, Obsidian has become a quiet revolution among developers. It's a markdown-based knowledge base that helps coders organize ideas, notes, and project documentation visually. By connecting notes like a web of thoughts, it turns complexity into clarity. Developers use it to store code snippets, project insights, and workflow diagrams. It looks like a virtual whiteboard of interconnected knowledge, a reflection of a developer's evolving mind. When it comes to enhancing productivity, developers now rely on AI chatbots integrated into their IDEs. These bots can debug code, explain errors, and even suggest improvements. Instead of scrolling through endless documentation, a developer can ask, "Why is this function slow?" and get a meaningful visual answer. It's a blend of human curiosity and machine intelligence, an alliance that keeps pushing development forward. Why are these tools so important for you? Because they free you from the limits of traditional coding. They turn hours of repetitive work into minutes of creative problem solving. They bridge the gap between human thought and machine execution. With these tools, even small teams can compete with massive corporations. You can build faster, test smarter, collaborate seamlessly, and deploy globally. Every time a developer adopts one of these tools, the line between imagination and creation blurs a little more. What once required massive infrastructure and months of effort can now be done with a laptop, an internet connection, and the right toolkit. These revolutionary developer tools are not just shaping the future of technology, they re-empowering individuals to innovate like never before. Picture it. A developer in a dimly lit workspace, eyes focused on glowing monitors filled with color-coded text, fingers dancing across a keyboard. Around them are screens showing analytics, servers, designs, and automation flows. Every element connects into one living ecosystem of creation. That's the new era of development, where human creativity meets technological precision, powered by the most revolutionary tools ever built.